we tend to have long-term views. Like, this isn't a fix and flip. We know what high growth can look like, and it's very expensive to try to have that at a small business where you're heavily levered. But for us, it's around how do we provide support strategically, operationally, financially, et cetera, where you're surrounded by people who've lived it and have that kind of experience. Again, to maximize your likelihood of success. And so the back office is just one of those levers. We kind of have a 4-pillar approach as we think about it from the fund perspective. The first is your spouse, partner, family, friends, network. These are people who are going to ride or die with you no matter who you are. You should always have that. The problem is they're not the right people to support you across the board, right? They're not ready to ride the roller coaster that is the true entrepreneurial journey in the same way. We're a huge, huge believer in peer groups for operators. We don't mandate them. There's some great individuals out there and great groups out there, some which are ETA focused and some that aren't. But find the one that fits best for you. It's incredibly important. If you are an ETA or you are acquiring, there's a lot of value in that. So that's pillar 2 is like, do that. The second pillar is us from a strategic investor side, kind of live the strategic process. I don't need a formal board meeting where you've put together a huge slide deck as to what's going on. The standing expectation is everyone getting on any kind of recurring call to discuss the business is like, if they haven't spent the time to understand where the business is financially or otherwise, then they shouldn't be on that call. It's an important part. So that's the third pillar, is that strategic support, the sounding board for directional and major items. And then the fourth is the back office. They are truly your financial partner. You can talk to them every day, every week, whatever frequency is required. But the idea is like, it's a direct relationship. It doesn't run through us. It's a standalone separate business that does its thing, run by my right-hand guy who's been along the ride for the entire portfolio build and has helped manage every transition along the way we had for our own. And now, so many others thereafter. And the idea is like that focus, that relationship is super intentional. And so you have this circle of support where everyone's got a different touch point, and your emotional connectivity will look and feel different for each. And it allows you to evolve through this challenge that is ops. So that's how we invest, and that's how we think about it. We're happy to look at anyone's deal. We're happy to support that. And there's several other investors out there. They'll send me deals to review, ask me questions on how they're doing things and things like that. And I try to take the rising tide lifts all boats approach here. There's great people in the space all trying to do great things, and there's no right or wrong answer to any of them. It's what's right for you, and try to find the people who are going to maximize that success.
Thank you all for listening to Before You Buy or Sell a Business. If you found value in this episode, please follow the show, leave a positive review, and share it with someone. For more information, check out jaredwjohnson.com. We'll see you all next time.